Radioactive 90.4 megahertz, Bangalore's first community radio station. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Get active.
Hello, this is Preeti. The Preeti Bhuyan talk show is a platform to speak out your mind. I feel every person has something wonderful and unique inside their mind which may be worth listening and it may be motivate or inspire others. Preeti's talk is about fitness, inspiration, motivation, sharing knowledge and celebrating womanhood. Stay tuned, stay connected. This is Preeti with loads of love. Welcome to the Preeti Bhuyan talk show. I bring people here in front of you who has something beautiful in their mind, in their heart, which may motivate or inspire you, or maybe it's worth listening. I am the host Preeti Bhuyan, and today our guest is Team Kashika. Kashika is an organization who is presenting Asia's Women of Substance Award to recognize women achievers from various fields, and they are raising funds for two of their charity projects. One is for old age home and another visually impaired children. Let us know from them what they want to share with us today.
Hi, I'm Kajol Bhatia, Mrs. India and Mrs. Asia International Most Charming 2018. Happy homemaker and yet the founder director of Kashika events, where we are looking to promote ladies and empowering them. And apart from that, we've been part of this social service organization, Lady Circle India, doing our voluntary service.
Kajol, I'm privileged to have you here today. Welcome to our show.
Hi, my name is Girish Kuruvilla, General Manager of the Radisson Blue Atria, Bengaluru, part of the Radisson Hotel Group, and with its rich heritage in the city of Bangalore, popularly known as the Atria Hotel. It's now a Radisson Blue Atria since 3 years, and our ethos and guideline is feel the difference when you reside with us and experience us.
Wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Girish, past President Roundtable India. We've been associated with service for more than 50 plus years. I'm a serial entrepreneur, part of the Kashika event family. We walk out to recognize women and empower them for the lovely services that they've been doing to the society, purely recognizing people for the job that they've done beyond the call of duty.
I have another guest, Mr. Ganesh, today. I'll ask him to say a few words about him.
So we are into this jewelry field for this store as Kanika, as this stepping into this 10th year, and we are more into customization, and we create more creative designs exclusively according to the today's trends and little bit of futuristic flavor. So that's our part.
So he's walked in with us to be one of our sponsors for this program. Obviously, like the partners that we have multiple partners, but still we have some commercial expenditure. So that commercial expenditure was something that we were looking at. So we asked Ganesh, so he's actually giving you, money to take off and set off the commercial expenditure that we have. So like that, we have about 4 or 5 partners, like Grover is there and others. But these are the very prominent people that are going to be there. Mm-hmm.
So we thought like every individual is very different, and we were already catering to that of exclusivity. So we thought like we should be part of it.
So now I want to ask you, by this event, whom you are going to support or who is going to be assisted by this event and how?
Charity being the line one thought. Specifically for this event, it's been the blind school and the old age home. These two are located in 2 different locations in Bangalore, and they've been there for more than multiple decades. There are various people contributing towards these 2 homes, but still there is a need. So the need has made us choose this project and ensure they get it.
Right.
Ensure they get benefited. Old age home and blind school are a need of the hour. So old age home, I would say, we would like everybody to live with dignity, and even if you're passing away, it has to be with dignity.
Old age is very difficult.
Very difficult. Yeah. So that's one end of it. The other end, blind school, how difficult and challenging it is between us if we get into a dark room, even though you have vision.
Right.
Okay, so the kid is permanently in a dark room. Now, all I can do is bring a smile to the child by using his or her ears on transforming some fabulous information in the form of music, talk, or I can give the child an experience of fresh air or touch and feel.
Right.
Now, these are things that we want to do with the blind school, and that's the whole idea. We have this fun walk in Kaban Park on the 11th, near the bandstand. So we will have the Deputy Director Kusuma with us. So that experience, that's joy unmeasured, but
Exactly.
then it's an
Yes,
experience.
yes.
So these are two subjects that we would like to pick on.
It's true. That's
And-
really wonderful.
Yeah, and
yes.
you won't believe Snehadeep Trust is doing so much for these children. This home for these blind children are trying to educate these children and empower them, make them feel independent and self-sufficient. Apart from that, they have small wishes. Recently, we gave them table fans. They had small wishes like table fans, which I'm sure there's so many people who are wanting to give. Of course, they have given us their requirement. And like Girish just mentioned, we have Seva Ashram at Kanakpura Road, where these, their lease with the landlord has come to an end and they have no home, they have no place to go, and they're looking to build a small home to accommodate these old age people and the children. They also have some orphans over there. So basically, I have been associated with them for 10 plus years, and when they asked me, and I thought, why not take this as an initiative? And of course, Kashika Events looks at empowering women and working on their strengths, as well as it's a charity based, coming
Right.
from Ladies Circle India organization. We've always been on the path to volunteers to do charity and identify projects where they are genuinely in need. So for this particular event, Asia's Women of Substance 2019, we have chosen to support Snehadeep Trust in Coxtown and Seva Ashram at Kanakpura Road.
Okay.
And our future events will also have the charity factor, but depending on where it's a genuine
Maybe
need of
a
the
new
art.
project, new people.
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
Right.
Because we also work on a lot of save the environment themes.
Yes, you are
initiatives.
already working
I'm
on
already
that.
working
Yes.
on it, you're aware. So that's one thing. Basically, hashtag save. So
Right.
if there's little that we can save from our end each day, I'm sure we're able to give back a lot more to others and the needy.
Right. That's true.
So,
that is right.
The whole concept just started. It just conceptualized that way.
See, there are many topics actually. If you want to see in the society today as well, there are everywhere there is a need. Everybody, right? There is a need for everyone. Why only those blind children or the aged? Is there any special reason?
So
Why?
the reason is trying to fulfill the need of a common man who has everything is different from fulfilling the need of the child who's blind. They have 1 point less than you, but they're very sharper, they can hear well, and they have a better memory than you.
Right.
That doesn't give them the sight.
True.
So all of us need it. Everybody needs everything. They stand one step below. Now we need an audience to address that issue. So now either all of us can go contribute to them, or people can be part of Kashika and contribute via Kashika to them.
Right.
End of the day, you ensure the blind kid walks in parallel with a common boy, girl like you and me and leads a life like you and me. But that's going to take ages, but currently what you want to do is try and bring them up step by step.
Maybe for their education, maybe good living.
Yes,
maybe.
it is like
Yes.
for the
Very
braille machines.
importantly is building confidence.
Right.
Believe me, the confidence all of us have inside this room is not what the kid has.
True.
Because
That's
the
true.
kid
Absolutely.
already has the thought of saying, I have some disparity in me. So I'll share a very nice, interesting story. When the note change happened, the currency,
Yes.
the old went and new
The
came.
demonetization
Demonetization. How many blind people got robbed? Do you know that? Robbed or cheated? Because see, they have a wallet which talks about their currency length and width. So that was there. They had old currency. New came. The new wallet didn't come in time. They put it in the old wallet. They thought a 500 was 100
Yes. It is like that.
and they gave it away.
True.
Now tell me, who's to be blamed? It's a small pouch. I have seen it. Next
And
time I
these
can
are the
show it to you.
stories
These
that
are,
we
these are
have
the
learnt.
pathetics.
These are
actually, no?
stories that we have learned recently after getting involved in this project.
Who do you blame here?
And also the reason that we chose this particular place, because I think I'm a little emotionally attached to these places which I've already been associated with. I know there's no end of places that are in need, but when you meet people and when you associate with them over a period of time, I think you just get emotionally attached. So that was one more big reason for us to be here with them.
Right. It's really wonderful reason also.
There is another story I can give you an old age home. All of us sleep comfortably. You have a nice mattress. You have a cot.
Yes.
Great. Okay. One day try to sleep only on the cot. A.
Okay.
One day try to sleep only on the floor. You can't, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. It is tough for us.
All of us are in the same average age is the same, plus minus 5 years, right? You are talking about a lady or a man who's 80 plus, who's sleeping on the floor or sleeping on the cot.
Okay.
So what we want to do is see how we could provide him something which is called a mattress. Needn't have to be a 6-inch, 8-inch, but can I give him something that's
At least.
going to be giving him comfort?
Yeah, that is they need
Need
actually.
that, right?
Yes.
So instantly when you ask the old age home, either it will be food. Now food also obviously oil, sweet, nothing gets in, right? Basic. The next will be healthcare. Next will be basic facility to sleep.
Right.
Because that's what they would do at the age of 80. They spend more than 16 hours sleeping.
Right.
And when it's not there, you know the discomfort.
True. That's true.
Whereas all of us spend 16 hours outside our homes, but we have a fabulous 8-inch mattress which is waiting for us, and we don't have the time to sleep. Very true.
Right.
Because if you had the time to sleep, you'll never switch on an alarm.
But we should not forget that we are going to that stage.
Yes,
We are also
I'm
getting
not
to
saying-
a stage
I'm
where
not-
we also will sleep for 16 hours maybe,
Yeah,
right?
that is
so
what
we
I
are
said.
we are also heading towards that day.
I'm not saying no. No. I'm not saying no, but the whole idea is how do I
No, I
relish this?
understand. What I am adding is we are also heading towards that. So we also should not see these days. So maybe better when we can do today. We are capable. I think we should support that so that tomorrow we should not also spend a time without mattress.
No, I have this very standard dialogue I keep mentioning to people. I'm a notable networker, so I get into more and more gatherings, and you obviously find people from the top line to the bottom line, and I say, listen, I don't know how many zeros you have in your net worth, but you're a sociable person, and I'm willing to have a conversation with you.
That's more.
How does it matter? You know, the zeros don't take you with all joy back.
Right.
So, and why should I know what's your net worth for me to have a conversation with you?
True.
You're an amazing person. You're a sociable person. Can I say hello to you? Can I have a conversation with you? So this is the kind of life we are leading. Exactly like what you're saying. 30 years from now, we move this way. And then you would find more of us, Nobody is going to be spared with their ailments. So it's going to hit. It's going to come.
Yes.
But how little can I do today
Today.
to
Exactly.
bring... I don't know how much joy that old age person will get.
Yeah.
But I know there will be some comfort level I've created.
No, I do not know. People say when they are, talk about old age home, it's always sad emotion only
Yes,
related.
yes.
It's not happy moment everywhere. Whenever we say that it's a old age home, we always feel why old age home. But I do not. As a person, I feel when I am getting old, I want to stay in old age home. That the taboo, whatever we have. I don't say taboo. It's a sad. Obviously,
No, I
it is
think
sad.
you need to
I
rename
want
it.
to rename it somewhere. we have
Call
to-
it assisted living.
something. Yes.
See, today, old age home is a stamp of saying,
Yes.
oh, your kids left you.
Left you exactly.
I somehow feel that it's not even that, and
No,
these
not for me.
children, these people find happiness in such small things.
Yes.
I must just narrate an incident to you. Recently, we went to this old age home, and Girish's wife, Priya, is a yoga trainer. We requested Priya to come and, with them. Obviously, we could not do much, but then we just requested Priya to give them simple breathing exercises that could probably enhance their respiratory system. And she just, made them do a 10-minute session. And it was so wonderful because they were so receptive.
Correct.
And they found joy in every small thing. And 2-3 of them, when we were speaking to them, they said, we will do this every day, because in 10 minutes if we feel so good, so every day it's definitely going.
Right.
So it is just a small thing of just being there, spending that little time with them. They were so happy. And of course the meal they had after that. And the others were also, they're so concerned about each other. So the ladies, there were a couple of them who could not come to take their food. These people served their plates and took it for them to their bed. It was such a wonderful feeling, you know.
Right. That
It's
is
a different feeling. I know we can spend hours talking about it.
Anyhow,
But
yeah.
Kashika chose to use its hands and feet to go there to do it. That's it.
that's it.
There is good talk, there's
There's it.
hands-on, and there's beneficiary.
Right.
See, as each of us have a tag to our name, and we just, winning a beauty pageant title just doesn't, I feel it should not stop at that. If we can use it for a cause, I think that's where you stand as an empowered woman, and that's where you stand as a role model than just, being a winner of a title.
No, it's more than a charity. I think it's an inbound duty. Like we do that.
We all are responsible citizens,
For that,
and I think
yeah.
somewhere if each of us take up a little small
Yeah.
thing, a little small responsibility
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
anything to do with our environment, to do with the children around, even
Right.
if, within our vicinity, if we just pick up, have a choice to teach one child, it can make such a big, it's like an ocean.
Right.
We can't just, create the waves, but we can cause a ripple in the ocean.
True.
Maybe, every drop matters.
Every
That's
drop
how you
matters,
build an
right.
ocean.
True. So why not we start?
So let us start with
Yes. That is what I also wanted to give a message to the whole society, that old age home means not the sad moment only. We can make in future old age home also like that. Yes,
happy place to be with
people will
friends.
happily like to go there and
Correct.
spend their time. Right?
No, everybody wants to, but it's got the taboo, like you said.
Yes.
Correct.
It's you need to untie that.
Yes.
That's the way I thought of it. It's assisted living.
Yes.
I am
It's a-
helping somebody,
Right.
or somebody is helping me.
That's
True.
all.
I'm
Yes.
living. I need to live.
Correct.
And believe me, half of them, if you had to live in all by yourself in a flat and all, you'll climb the wall.
Yes.
But at least going there are some 10 people, 20 people who you can talk to.
Talk.
probably,
Yes.
probably we have to give it the outlook as in, you're spending your future years with your friends, enjoy in meditation and things like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
maybe,
because you
right.
are all on the same wavelength and you are all on the same, in the same boat. So may as well just make it a happy place.
Happy place.
And
yes.
everybody is running between 75 and 85.
So that's what we felt when, as Girish told us, like this Kashika events as such, it is really helping us to help them.
Yes.
Got it? It's
So
not
that taboo, no,
Yes.
that old age home, that has to be the.
Yeah.
They have all the facilities so that they should not suffer.
We cannot articulate hereafter like it is a charity or something. It is inbound your
Exactly.
nature to do that.
Yes, exactly.
So-
And not only that, see, as viewers from outside may think, okay, this is an event which is, for women achievers, yet another award ceremony, just with the tag of in aid of charity. But people, when they speak to us, when they understand what we are doing, we are getting amazing support.
Because
You
it's-
won't believe we have Sonu Nigam's sister, Meenal Nigam. She's an Nad Yoga exponent and a therapist, and she was happy. She rescheduled her travel plans just to be a part of our event. We have some really good friends, like Danny Dans. He's been a part of our South cinema actor, choreographer. He's more than happy to support us. We have RJ Disha with us. We have yourself, Preeti. We have the most amazing radio
See, good
actor,
cause.
RJ.
See, for
Preeti.
any good cause, I am always there.
No, seriously. It's so nice. We have the trainer, the athlete trainer for the visually impaired. She, works beyond international levels.
True.
Bhumika, she's standing by us. We
Right.
have Gitanjali Maini coming from Gallery G. She's an achiever, and the founder. She has her own foundation.
Correct.
But all of them stand by us. It's such a wonderful feeling. We have actor Arjun Dev, and we have so many other names.
We have one gentleman who's flying in from Pune.
Yes.
So in fact, he's flying in from Canada. He's coming Canada, Bombay, Bangalore. So he has been called by the Canada government to talk about his rags to riches story. The Canada government is taking care of him for 10 days. He's going around. His name is Abhishek Kulkarni. He runs a magazine called Urban. It's called Urban. So he has everything to do with urban jets, urban magazine and all that. So he got himself out of Canada one day earlier, so that he 13th late night, early morning, 14th he lands and then he comes here. Only reason being, he said, see, I also do awards, but I just recognize people. But you guys are doing awards with a spin of charity, and that gives me the appreciation to be here. So he's liked the idea, and now he's going to work with us to take it to Bombay and Pune.
With just some connects, I reached our wing commander from Indian Air Force, Pooja Thakur, and she was so sweet enough to accommodate her travel and reschedule her meetings and be here just to support the event, you know. Because the idea is the women achievers in day-to-day lives, like you and me, who have done that extra bit and who are still on the path. There's so many unsung heroes, but you know, when you bring them to a, you know, to a level, to a mantle where we have such big, inspiring women, it definitely gives a boost to everybody, right?
Right. You said about the organization.
The Seva Ashray Ashram.
Yes. Can you say a little bit about the Seva Ashram?
So Seva Ashray Ashram has also been registered as a trust, and of course the people who donate there are eligible to get ATG, because you know they are not here only to look at having monetary help. They also look at you know, their day-to-day groceries. They are old people. I have been there and I have seen when they do not have somebody to give them, you know, the groceries and things like that. So those old people, apart from their meal, look forward to tea. How I think many of us are so addicted that at that particular time we need a cup of tea or coffee, and these old people have to forego their 1 days of tea because they do not have milk for the day. And there are people coming from the villages, some who are suffering from disease, so been abandoned by their family. Some have memory loss, and some have nobody in their life. Everybody has passed away, so they have nowhere to go. Homeless people who have been who have heard of this old age home and decided to come and stay here in hope of having a better life. And there are few of them who are bedridden. I think about 6 or 7 of them are bedridden. There are a couple of them who are mentally challenged as well, and these people actually try to keep them in a separate room and, you know, provide them enough nutrition for them to sustain their physical injuries and, you know, the emotional trauma that they are going through. So they are from different you know, villages and different backgrounds that they are coming from, and these people actually, they spend time with each other. You know, they are like a small family because they are so concerned, they are emotionally attached. They do their kind of meditation, prayers, whatever you would say. They do that. They have their daily routine. Few of them who can do, you know, make paper bags, some kind of stitching, and things like that. You know, but then because for them the days also are long. However much they sleep, it's not, few of them are ailing, so it's not easy. But yes, they are there. They know that they have this family with them, and this place is taken care by few of them. There is a couple of trustees who I really am not in touch with, but I know of Mr. Jagdish, who is very much the person like a caretaker, the main you know, person who selflessly serves. So these people go door to door from people who they know. Like they approached me one fine day and I went to visit them. This was about 12 years ago, and I started helping them with groceries, medical help, you know, these. So Jagdish, he uses his contacts and whatever they can gather and to support.
Correct.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, so, you know, at one point the landlord had been kind enough to give them the place free. They had the land in Kanakpura, was like a village so many years back, but now it's become like one of the prime
The
properties.
cities, including them, actually.
Yes,
Yes.
so the land value has increased, so a lot of pressure coming up for them to vacate the place. So they are looking at constructing a small home where they can accommodate these people, otherwise they're going to be homeless.
Right.
And this is a way, because they also need their day-to-day necessities, food, medical help. All of them have either PP or sugar or some thyroid or some kind of ailment. Their regular medical facilities they need, their health camps.
Right.
It does take a toll on their living.
Right. So, what kind of woman you are looking for? Who will be your participant? Who is going to participate in this?
Yes, so we were very clear. We did not want to have this as a glamour quotient. It was nothing to do with the glamour fields. We have women achievers from various fields. So we are looking at having women from the field of medicine, from the field of law, from the field of fitness,
philanthropy,
yeah,
architecture,
absolutely.
interior, science, invention,
Various specialities.
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
Right.
So we have also there are some ladies with the in the field of culinary skills.
Everything,
and
right from homemaker to
Yes.
being the chairman of any company. So
entrepreneurs. Basically, we are touching every field, from the field of media, from the field of politics.
Written
Because
well.
each of that woman has their own inspirational story to share, and this way, we give them a platform to network for connections, as well as build each other's confidence. Their inspirational stories, I'm sure, will motivate somebody somewhere.
Yes, that is always true. Right.
Because I'm an exemplary person who could stand and say, I was so skeptical, I was a happy homemaker, but once that spark within you identify the spark and decide to take on something, I'm sure each woman has the strength to go and just conquer the world.
Right. That's true. So,
like Kajol was saying, if you try and take Kajol as a sample, homemaker, spent time with Lady Circle, 2018 became the lucky year.
8 months for
But
that.
everybody sees 2018, 8 months becoming the lucky year. Nobody saw the last 20 years of hard work. You can't become, in 8 months you can't win all titles
true. That is true.
in 1 year.
Absolutely.
So you need to, I'm sure when you come for the show, people are going to have stories to tell you.
Yes.
For them to have reached here to pick up this award, hold it in the hand, nobody's got a joyous ride. But how can I motivate this awardee to make her become Kajol, to make her believe that Kajol can be my mentor, and the offshoot can be both of them doing some service somewhere. I don't know where. It can be
It
any
can be
village.
anywhere, any field.
Anywhere, any village, any town.
Right.
The whole idea is, can we have more and more hands?
Yeah, and it's just the thought. I think that inception of one positive thought or action can lead to such a big thing. It was just a thought that was in my mind, which I spoke out a couple of times. I was clueless which direction I move. But I had my friend Shalini come in, who was also participant for Miss California a few years ago. Then we spoke to Girish, and he came in, and step by step, so many of them decided to walk with us, support us, and here we are today presenting such a big event, Asia Women of Substance.
Right.
I think as a hotel company, this is where we came in, because it may appear that our opportunities are limited, but we run our own programs which have a lot of value in them. But with the kind of depth that they have gone into, I think it made a big difference to us, because one of the things that we do at the Radisson is we firmly believe, and we say that we deliver memorable moments every day, everywhere, every time. So this is one such opportunity for us, and we did not want to lose that opportunity to be associated with an event of this stature.
Right.
Yes, so I had another friend also said, we are here with you because of your exclusivity, and as Mr. Ganesh said as well, Kanika could be a sponsor for any other event, but he decided, since their collection is exclusive, they would want to support somewhere where they felt there was exclusivity.
Yes.
And the same way, we are very grateful to Radisson Blue Atria for understanding the intention and the cause and stepping in, because that made a big difference to us.
I have a query here. Most award ceremony are held for both the gender, men and women. But Kashika want to recognize only women. What is the motive behind this?
Each woman is a multitasker. Each one is a superwoman within.
Yeah.
It's, it may be to do with her home, with her work, with whatever commitments. The strength of a woman is unmatched.
Whether we are in joy or cry in pain, we always ask for the mother.
Mother.
We always call out the mother.
Yes. The thing is, like, our culture has been like that. They have played a greater part in our homes, being a great mother, great sister. And now there is a change, evolution happening where they are all coming out. And we just try to give the space, that's all.
We need to acknowledge.
That's all.
Because they're so fulfilling in every form they are.
Possibly Kashika is trying to bring the best out of the lady.
But
I hope we can provide this platform.
Right.
We are that, our endeavor is to provide this platform for a woman also to not only feel empowered but also be an inspiration to somebody out there, and probably just highlight the strengths of these women. Few of them are already there who we are in fact looking up to, but there are so many of them, and our guests also are going to be, we are having quite wonderful women coming. So we are actually looking at it as a platform where somebody will definitely learn or take forward. So being our pilot project, we wish to touch other cities as well.
my always best wishes there for that. Right. If women want to reach you, if they want to take part of you,
Correct.
even how they can.
So
how
they can
reach you.
log on to our website www.asiaswomanofsubstance.com, or even mail us on info@asiaswomanofsubstance.com. So you can contact me, Kajol, on 98456 91969.
We're pretty prominent on social media, so
Yes, we have our Facebook page, our Insta page.
Maybe many women
Yeah.
maybe would love to part of this.
Yeah, so we actually invite all women from various fields who have had an inspirational story, who have worked beyond their call of duty, and are there on the path of empowering others, are welcome to register with us.
So the last message I would like to leave from Kashika is, you were claimed, you've been awarded, you've been recognized. If you don't want to apply for an award, don't bother. If you think you can stretch your arm out to be a part of our service line, do join us, to spend some time with us and do charity. It can be through us or it can be directly to the needy.
To the ashram.
Doesn't matter. But the idea is, can I wake that little kid out of you and spend time or spend money to bring a lot
Joy
of
into
smiles to
somebody's
all
life.
these people.
Absolutely. And in case they are still not wanting to be a part of the awardees or the charity, they wish to be a guest in our program, and you are the one to be an inspiration.
Maybe your presence may
Make a difference.
make a difference.
Make a difference,
Yes.
correct.
And they are, handful of people are initiating this effort.
Correct.
So
Like you just mentioned, because we are just a handful people and we are actually running against time. So obviously our reach has not been so vast as we would wish.
Yes.
So through your channel, thank you so much, Radioactive. Thank you so much, Preeti Bhuyan, for giving us this opportunity and allowing us to speak about our cause and the purpose, because we are not able to reach everybody, but through you, I think this is a beautiful medium where we
whole community come for a good cause and support, and your presence will be it's a blessings actually.
Yes, we will be privileged with your presence. And also, there are some people who have wrong notions about a few things. I hope through this show, we have been able to give more clarity to our vision. Thank you so much.
This is Preeti from the Preeti Bhuyan Talk Show with Radioactive 90.4 MHz. If you have any suggestion or want to share your own incredible story, you can reach us out on Facebook, Insta, Twitter and YouTube. Until next time, this is Preeti. Keep listening, keep loving, keep inspiring.
Radioactive 90.4 MHz, Bangalore's first community radio station. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Get active.